Can you show me a driver's license that permits you to drive in Ireland?
What part of I'm not driving do you not understand? Because I said already I traveled in my automobile.
Okay, you're just twisting words now. Do you have a driver's license at all, regardless of driving today or not?
I do.
Okay, can I see it, please?
No.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we head to the Republic of Ireland for a traffic stop where a sovereign citizen gets stopped for displaying fake plates and tries to cite the US Supreme Court, the United States Code and the Uniform Commercial Code to stop the Garda, Ireland's police force, from towing his car. And when that doesn't work, he tries to use his €1 million fee schedule and his family as a shield. Obviously this doesn't work, but it's fun watching him try, so follow me on this hilarious journey. Right, let's get into the video. I mean, he is kind of right. I could give him a point here, but compared with him and what he's doing, the uniform cap is a minor issue, and it's even less of an issue when you read the actual policy, which says headwear must be worn by uniformed Garda. However, the policy also states a common sense approach is to be applied when responding to unplanned incidents requiring immediate attention. But surprisingly, the policy doesn't say failure to wear a hat or headwear is impersonation of a guard. I know, I'm shocked too.
And why are you stopping me?
I'd like you to give a response to my question first. I'm not stopping you. I'm just asking about this car. You're not driving it.
No, I don't drive. I travel.
Who's driving, so?
I said I travel.
So who drives
Do you know what the definition of driving is?
Okay. Can you just give me your driver's license, please?
I don't drive. I don't have a driver's license.
Okay, so who does drive the car?
Nobody drives the car.
So how did the car get here?
It's not a car. It's an automobile.
Okay.
It's just an automobile, and I travel in it.
Right. Oh, the irony of him saying if you don't know the difference between travelling and driving, then you shouldn't be in law enforcement, is again mind-blowing, because as you'll see later on in this video, he relies heavily on misinterpreted US law for his travelling not driving argument.
Right, sir. What I'm going to ask you first, you don't have our permission to record us.
Yeah, I can
I'm
record
just going
it.
to make that very clear to you first.
I don't need your permission, to be honest.
Yes, but you do need our permission.
I'm in a public area.
Yes, yeah.
I have the right to record anywhere.
That's why.
You have a soft-sit spouting pseudo-legal woo on a traffic stop, and the first thing you do is complain about being recorded. And you're a sergeant, you should know better. You've got a soft-sit here, take advantage.
That's why, and you're after answering a question there, you're in a public area.
Yeah.
We've demanded documents from you.
You can demand anything
It's
you
up
want.
to you to produce them. If you don't, we can seize the car. Okay?
Is that a
Under
threat?
Section 41 of the Road Traffic Act 1961. It's no threat, it's a fact. We're covered by legislation to lift this. She's been very polite to you and she's asked you for documents. Okay?
May I have your names, please?
Yeah, John Bohan is my name.
And Garda Linda O'Leary is mine. Now can we have
Linda
yours,
O'Leary.
please, and some identification?
So let me give you something first. First of all, let me get my family in the automobile.
No,
that won't be happening.
until we see proof of insurance and driving license, we can't let this vehicle go on the road. We just want your identification, please, sir.
So here he is citing the US Supreme Court. Well, an article that claims to cite US Supreme Court cases that supposedly support his claim, when in fact not one of those cases in that article say you don't need a license to drive an automobile on public highways. But my question is, why would anyone be stupid enough to think an article claiming this has any weight at all in Ireland? But his obsession with US law is not over, because like I said in the intro, he goes on to cite the UCC, USC and the Bill of Rights. No, I am not kidding. This is even better than the time a UK soft-sit pleaded the fifth.
Let me get something for you.
Okay, thank you.
Think about the cover?
Are you living local?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
So if you guys want my data, anything that has to do with me, first you need to fill this out.
So you're saying the law requires this police officer, or guarder, sorry, fill out this form? Oh, really? And where did you find this law? Did you pull it from your backside, or did you find it in the same place you found that article? Wait, that's pretty much the same place, isn't it?
Because
No, sir. You misunderstand.
because first of all, I'm not looking to contract with you guys. I don't wish to contract with you.
No,
And if you want my data, you need to fill this out.
no, we won't be filling anything down.
Then I won't be giving you
We're
anything.
not required to
Then-
give you any document. But what you are certainly required to do is give us your name and address and your details.
So
Okay?
so
Why am I not surprised that he doesn't understand what perjury is or the laws surrounding data protection?
I have the insurance here. Come here.
And that's according to this.
Yeah,
Nowhere else is there any other exclusion.
on the vehicle.
I mean, I guess you can try to spin that narrative, but the bottom line is you are operating a motor vehicle, so you are required under Irish law to give your details. And you can make up all the excuses in the world about being under duress and contracts when showing your licence and insurance, but the courts will never agree with that interpretation because, well, you're wrong. But I'm guessing the real reason you are refusing to hand over the licence and insurance is because you're driving without either.
This is because it's not a vehicle. It's an automobile. It's a private automobile. This is my insurance.
Thank you. Can I see your identification, please?
Yeah, of course you can. That's my domicile.
That's your domicile, sir?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
And where is it you're originating from? Okay.
Thank you.
Is that real?
Sure, we don't know. Is the insurance? That looks like a photocopy there, that insurance.
I have the original.
Sir, do you mind if I ask you, do you see these number plates?
Yeah,
What's the position with them?
it's for common law court.
What court?
Common law court. It's
Common law court.
international. Yeah,
Common law in what country?
it's UK.
Dude, this freeman on the land common law court doesn't have any jurisdiction in the UK, so what makes you think they have that jurisdiction in Ireland? What is it with this guy and his obsession with laws from other countries?
Common law court in the UK.
Yes, but it's international, so it's everywhere.
But you see these plates?
Yep.
They're not corresponding with your NCT cert.
That's because the plates, I changed them when I bought the car. They belong to somebody else. So the person that owned the car before, he had this NCT test done before. So I didn't have to do another NCT because
So you changed the plates. When did you change the plates?
when I bought the car,
How long ago?
about 2-3 months ago, I can't remember exactly.
I'm going to caution you as follows. You're not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so. But whatever you do say will be taken down right and may be given in evidence. We are looking at a disc here on the windscreen.
Yeah.
And it's coming up on our system that it's stolen.
It's stolen.
Yeah, the registration number, it's an unauthorised take.
And his response to that accusation is to cite the penalties for violating a United States code that covers false and misleading statements. This stop just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Actually,
the car registration plate corresponding to that. So you've taken off the plates. Is that what you're telling me?
so the previous plates were from the previous owner.
Mm.
He registered the car.
But unfortunately, you're in possession of the car at the moment.
It's not a car. It's an automobile.
Well, automobile
And
car, we
I've
call it a car, mechanically propelled vehicle. We call
yeah,
it.
that's what it's called under your codes,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Under your codes, he says, as if codes don't have the weight of the law behind them. Yet he doesn't see the irony of citing codes from a completely different country when he thinks they somehow support his arguments here in Ireland. Hilarious.
Yeah.
And that is for driving, and driving is a commercial term for goods and service.
Okay.
And do you see any goods in my car, in my automobile? Sorry.
No, but I think you're going past.
Do you
point
believe
that we
I'm
made.
engaged in commercial activity at the moment?
No, but what I do believe is that the registration number that's denoted
Yeah.
on that NCT certificate is
Yeah.
coming up stolen on our.
I really don't believe that actually.
No, it is.
No,
It
no,
is
I don't believe
absolutely.
that.
Well,
No.
that's okay. You're entitled to your beliefs. We have to satisfy ourselves.
I do actually love how calm this sergeant is being in the face of overwhelming stupidity. I mean, he stumbled a bit with the whole "you don't have permission to record me" argument, but I think he's turned it around and we can just enjoy watching him own this silly soft sit now.
Dice que el carro le parece en el sistema como robado. Está bien, loco.
Sir, when did you buy the car?
About 2 or 3 months ago. I think I have the contract here.
Or have you?
I do, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have the contract of the previous owner as well. His signature, his autograph, everything.
Have you?
Yeah. Of course, I have my evidence for court in case of anything like this is to come happen.
Okay. Were you ever stopped before in this vehicle?
It's not a vehicle, I said already.
Oh yeah. Well, we'd call it a vehicle.
Yes, that's the commercial words that you guys use to try to trick us into your all your stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. We've all been tricked, guys. We've been hoodwinked into taking a basic competency test to ensure we can operate a 2-ton machine on a public road relatively safely. And then, of course, tricked into purchasing insurance so we can pay for any damage we cause when or if we have an accident. Makes complete sense.
This is our contract from the
We're
previous
not
owner.
trying to trick you into anything.
I know how you guys work. I used to be in the law enforcement before.
Good. And I'm glad.
I know how
like
you
it.
guys work, and I know what games you guys are playing. And you might think you're doing the right thing, but
No, we have
not
to.
right.
We have to satisfy ourselves that a vehicle is fully insured and it's not stolen. I think.
Yeah. But it's not stolen. So I'm just surprised you think that.
Well, the reason we think, and I've explained it to you
Yeah.
already, is this NCT that doesn't correspond with your plates.
That was from the previous owner.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's shown that vehicle registration number that this vehicle.
I think it's under his name.
Yeah, that's the problem we have, sir. Okay, so you can see where we're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay,
I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
thank you. Just doing our inquiries first of all.
Meta adentro del bebé si quiere.
Have you got the keys of the vehicle, please, sir?
¿Qué dijo?
Que me ayude a meterlas.
Okay. ¿Alguien más?
Well, currently, I'd ask you not to put in anything there.
I don't
No,
take orders from you.
Oh, I'm
Please-
afraid.
please step away.
I'm afraid, sir. You are. We're trying.
My
to,
baby's cold, and he needs to go in the car,
Your baby's
in the
cold.
vehicle. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Now
Well-
you're tricking me. So it's
No,
my
I'm not-
automobile.
I'm not tricking you at all. We
So,
believe that this vehicle.
please step
may be-
aside.
We believe this vehicle may be stolen.
You're
sir.
now
So we-
interfering with my travels.
No, sir. We're
Yes.
not interfering with anything.
Dice que no va a dejar que entre.
If you want to step back inside into the heat, you're quite welcome.
So do you want my wife and my baby to be out here in the cold?
You can step back into the heat if you so wish.
Dice si quiere se puede entrar a la tienda otra vez.
And we can drop you home if you so.
There's no dropping you at home.
We have
I'm
two
going
vehicles.
to go in my automobile.
Yeah, well,
It's simple as that.
Well, unfortunately, we have to satisfy ourselves. that
So
this
go
is
and
stolen.
satisfy yourselves,
Yeah.
and let my wife and my
Or
children
you can sit
stay
our vehicle,
inside
or you can
our
sit
automobile.
inside in the shops. Okay, we're not trying to make a scene.
Dice,
Oh, but he clearly wants to make a scene. That much is obvious, even at the expense of his wife and baby and kid. And he will do anything, even going as far as using them as a pawn in his soft sit game. And he posted this on YouTube to gain sympathy.
Y a menos que le haya robado el que lo compró.
so maybe you're trying to tell me that the person from before that I bought it from was stolen.
No, what I'm saying to you is that the disc you have on the windscreen with that registration plate
Yeah.
is coming up stolen on our system.
So he keeps saying the officer is perjuring himself because the vehicle wasn't reported stolen by him or the previous owner. Well, maybe not by him, but how does he know the previous owner didn't report the car as stolen? Well, he doesn't, does he? But anyway, that's not what the officer is saying. He's just saying it comes back as stolen on the system and more checks need to be done. Also, perjury is the offence of willfully telling an untruth or making a misrepresentation under oath. And this usually happens inside a courtroom. Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but the officer is not under oath, nor is he in a courtroom.
Now, if you're cold, you're quite welcome to sit into our car.
Que si
Or
quieren
you can
sentarse en
go
el carro de
back
ellos,
into the shop there. It's up to
o pueden entrar a la
yourself.
tienda si quieren.
Okay, and we'll drop you home. There's no problem. Okay, we just have to satisfy.
O nos va a dejar en la
ourselves
casa,
here that
dice.
this vehicle isn't stolen.
Que tienen que estar seguros que el carro no está robado. Vamos adentro entonces.
Is that okay?
We'll go inside.
Okay, thank you.
Are we set?
No, sir.
Sorry?
How are you?
Are we set now?
2 seconds now. We're just completing our inquiry.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Over here to me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my jacket.
Now, what's going to happen here is the vehicle is going to be seized. We're not happy.
The vehicle is gonna be seized.
Seized, yes, under
Okay.
Section 41.
So if you're this so-called living man and the laws of Ireland don't apply to you because, well, you're a living man, why have you been citing laws from around the world that refer to the person? Oh, that's right, it's because you're a hypocrite.
One of the Road Traffic Act, 1961. Okay, we do not believe that there's insurance, proper insurance on this vehicle. Also, we have a disc on this vehicle that shows the registration number on that disc shows that it's stolen on our system. So we need to verify that and we need to get it properly checked.
That is so strange.
Okay. Now what we're going to offer you is a lift home because you have young children there, and we can facilitate you in that regard. Okay, because of the young children you have there. So it's up to yourself if you wish to take us up on that offer. Is that all right?
I don't consent to that, no. I don't
Okay.
wish to contract with you.
Yeah. Okay, that's no problem.
Of course he sees a lift home as a contract, so therefore doesn't consent. Why am I not surprised? Soft-sits really are experts at playing the victim, even at the expense of their own family. But now comes one of my favourite parts of any soft-sit video, the fee schedule.
We're going to give you back your documents now in a second, all right?
Yeah.
Is that fair enough?
Yes, I need to go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we have the key of the car?
Absolutely not. I'm not giving you my automobile.
Okay, that's okay. We're seizing it anyway.
No, you're
Okay.
not.
Oh,
You're
yes,
not.
we are.
If you are, then you agree to pay me a €1 million fee for trespassing on my automobile.
No, sir, that's ridiculous. I'm just.
Yes, it is ridiculous and hilarious at the same time. But look, here it is in black and white, so it must be true. Anyway, let's take a quick look at this abomination. Notice to principal is notice to agent. Notice to agent is notice to principal. Public servant officer for the trespassing of this automobile is with the fee of €1 million. And he cites America's UCC 1-308 as the authority with all rights reserved and not negotiable. He claims to be tax exempt under the Diplomatic Immunities Act of 1967, which is weird coming from a soft sit because apparently statutes, codes and acts are not law and need your consent. But here we are, they don't consent, but of course when it comes to them charging other people, they don't afford them that privilege. The hypocrisy.
I'm just
It is
being
ridiculous,
polite to you.
just like exactly what you're doing right now.
I'm just being polite to you.
I'm
telling
being
you what's
very
happening.
polite with you as well.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out in court, and I'm sure I'm going to win.
You're turning down my offer of a lift.
Oh, the lift.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can take that one, yeah. But I'm turning down the offer of you taking my automobile. That's the offer I'm declining. I'm not consenting to that.
Unfortunately,
No.
you don't have to consent to anything.
And why am I not surprised that he doesn't understand the term policed by consent? I don't think I need to explain this one to my audience. In fact, I know I don't, but if you've never heard that term, a quick 5-second Google search will explain it. Just know that it doesn't mean you have to personally agree to a law before it can be applied to you. But I noticed that he does now consent to that very generous ride home, which is only happening because of his young family, which of course he used as a shield.
We're seizing it. Okay, under Section 41 of the Road Traffic Act, we believe
but
there's no insurance. We believe there's a false disc on the or a disc on the windscreen that relates to a stolen vehicle.
The Road Traffic Act applies to persons. I'm a living man, not a person.
Oh, you're a living man.
Yes, of course.
Thank God.
It says on my document there,
Thank God.
and you can confirm with your superior as well if you like.
Yeah, I don't need to consult with anyone at the moment.
Okay.
I'm quite happy, but you're quite entitled to seek legal advice if you so wish.
Well, I know exactly the law, so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Again, the irony of him consenting to laws he thinks benefit him, but not the ones that he doesn't, specifically traffic laws, is yet again mind-blowing. Also, the text added to the screen is pure gold, like ignorance of the law is no excuse to break it, and he's using legalese to trick me to contract with him, and the old favourite, I don't stand under your authority, because understand secretly means stand under. And finally, if he says yes to having his car towed, that means he gave them jurisdiction to tow it, even though the car is being towed with or without his permission.
So,
what small bit of the law we know is that we have to satisfy ourselves
yeah.
in relation to this, okay? Do you understand what we're saying?
No, I don't stand under your authority, I stand under common law.
That's good, that's good. Well, we're paid, unfortunately, to deal with
scam
the
people,
law.
because this is what a scam is.
It's a scam.
This is a scam,
Is that
yeah.
what you think it is?
That's what I know it is.
You're entitled to your
Because you're taking away my automobile when I have not broken any crime, I have not done anything wrong.
I think I've explained it to you now.
First of all,
Thanks very much. Okay, thank you. We're going to give you back your documents here now. You're refusing to hand over the keys. Am I right in that regard?
That's correct, yeah.
That's correct. Okay. We're seizing the car. Okay.
Which guard station you guys from?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
All right. Can I see your warrant card, please?
I've my shoulder number there.
No, I want to see the
John
warrant.
Bohan,
I want to see the warrant card. I know.
Sergeant here in Kentucky.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to see your warrant card.
You don't have to see.
Well, I do have to see it. That's the law.
But
When I ask for your warrant card, you
see
have to
that?
show your
Do
warrant
you
card.
see that? I'll put it into the camera here. Just to
No, I already
look
know
at
it. I already know that
Yeah.
one. But
John Bohan.
no, but are you not carrying your oath card with you? You're not.
No.
So that means that anything that you do right now
I-
is not. This is nothing.
Are you not happy who I am?
No, absolutely not. I need to see your warrant card.
That's okay.
Because if you don't have a warrant card, then how do I know who you are? You could be anybody impersonating a guard.
All right. Okay.
But you know what you are? You are a police constable. You're a police. You're a police constable,
Okay.
not on guard at Chicana. It's a private company.
What's a private company?
On guard at Chicana.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
news to me.
A lot of new things are going to be new for you.
Okay.
Sovereign citizens say that like they're the first living man, ever to make these veiled threats. Look, you are nothing special, you haven't uncovered some great secret or loophole with the law, you're just another gullible fool to fall down the rabbit hole. You're even citing US law in Ireland, for God's sake. That should tell you everything.
Do you have a driver's license registered in any country?
I don't have a driver's license. I don't drive.
You don't drive. Okay. So who did drive the car here today?
Nobody drove the car. I traveled in my automobile today.
Okay, you travelled.
Yes, I'm a traveler.
Right. On the side with the steering wheel.
I think that's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Okay. So for you to drive here,
I didn't drive here. I said I traveled here
right? So
in
for you
my
to travel
automobile.
here today,
Yeah,
you obviously require a driver's license.
that's for commercial activity. That's
Either
what a
way,
driver's license is.
Can you show me a driver's license that permits you to drive in Ireland?
What part of I'm not driving do you not understand? Because I said already I traveled in my automobile.
Okay, you're just twisting words now. Do you have a driver's license at all, regardless of driving today or not?
First of all, well done for calling him out. Not many officers will do that. And regarding the words here on the screen, yes, you are twisting words and the definitions of those words to fit your travelling, not driving narrative. And the fact that you repeat those words isn't a good thing.
I do.
Okay, can I see it, please?
No,
Why not?
I don't want to give you guys any more details anymore.
Okay, can you give me your address, please?
I don't have an address.
You don't?
I'm a traveler. I have a domicile.
Where do you live? Domicile?
I live inside my body ever since the day I came to consciousness.
Okay, you're just sounding silly now, because clearly you've got a family and they
Yes.
don't live inside your body. Where do they live?
They live inside their own bodies.
Okay, that's grand. You may return to your family inside, that's fine.
Okay, so I will spare you the last 20 minutes where he continually repeats the same arguments, uses his kids to gain sympathy from his audience, and the part where he calls the guard a leaving after towing his car the walk of shame. But I will leave a link to the original video for anyone who would like to watch that part. But as you can see, his liberty was taken, and now he claims the stop was an unlawful custodial arrest without due process of law for 57 minutes. So naturally, he's done the math, and it turns out the Garda are in big trouble because apparently they now owe him €2.1 million. 1.1 million for the custodial arrest, plus another 1 million for the trespassing of his automobile. I'm sure everyone at Kanturk Garda Station are shaking in their boots right now. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. It really does mean a lot. Right, take care all, and I will catch you in the next video.